Hey, what's going on, guys? X-Raptor610 here today, and today we are here with a guide, a beginner's guide to Reinhardt, as you already know with the title. But Reinhardt is a tank, probably one of the bigger game-changing tanks, as in you take him out on the enemy team, they don't have a shield to defend against ults or anything like that. So he can be one of the, if you play him correctly, he can be one of the bigger game-changer heroes. If you don't play him correctly, you could probably fail your team and probably lose the game. So, I'm here to teach you how not to fail as Reinhardt. Now, first off, one of the easier things to get better with is callouts. Whenever you have your shield up, and it gets down to, normally what I do is I'll do around 1,000, either 1,000, between 750 and 1,000. Whenever it gets down to that health, I'll say, okay, I'm going to drop it whenever I can. If it gets down to 500 and lower, I'm going to say I'm dropping shield, and drop it. That saves your shield, lets it regenerate, and you have it in reserve just in case somebody wants to use their ult, like their Reinhardt or somebody else that has a one-shot ult. Now, this helps in various cases that I just said, and even if it's only at 500 health, that's 500 damage there didn't do to your team, if you have to bring it up and use it right away. So, it's very, very helpful to do these callouts so your team knows, okay, I'm not going to stand behind this and get shot by this Widowmaker or shot by this soldier, because that could really, really hurt a team fight if you lose your main healer or your main DPS. Now, along with callouts, be initiation callouts. When you're going to charge, say, hey, Zarya, give me a bubble. You charge in, either on attack or defense, you hit the pin. That's basically a guaranteed kill unless they ult like Transcendence or they have a Mercy attached to them, whatever. If somebody follows you up, it's basically a guaranteed kill, and that's a huge advantage in team fights. Now, as long as you do them correctly and don't charge at the wrong times, which I do a lot, I charge at the wrong times, we lose team fights, and I have lost complete competitive games because I was just playing a crappy Reinhardt. That's just something you have to learn, it takes time, and you have to work with it. Now, another thing is hitting fire strikes. Fire strikes are probably one of the biggest things with Reinhardt. You hit your fire strikes, you're gaining ult charge. Now, your ult, probably one of the bigger fight changers in the game. You can completely stop an enemy's push in their tracks as long as you take out their shields. Orisa and Reinhardt. It's basically a guaranteed, at least a guaranteed 2 kills, I would say. I normally get at least 2 kills with it. And right here, you take out the Orisa, you take out her supercharger, that's an ult down right there, and you don't have to worry about the damage buff that she gives her entire team. Along with that, you're taking out her shield, you're taking out one of their key tanks, and if both their tanks are dead, they can't make a push on that. So, it's very, very helpful when you can land your fire strikes. I don't always land my fire strikes, and I'm still working on this, so it takes time. It takes a while to get to where you can just flick and land your fire strikes. But another thing, probably the hardest thing with Reinhardt, is being a defensive Reinhardt. You have to know when to charge and when to get those charge kills that can stop their push dead in its tracks. Your ultimate, it will stop them. You just have to know when to use it. Now, again, it's a learning curve. You have to know when to use it, know when to not use it, know when to have your shield up, know when to start swinging, even swinging your hammer. It does a crazy amount of damage because it does a sweeping attack, thus giving you more ult charge. Reinhardt is probably one of the bigger game-changing heroes for team fights. And if you don't play him correctly, you're going to lose a team fight. Now right here, targeting Mercies, targeting healers with this fire strike. It also helps in team fights. You target a Mercy, there's no res. You target a Zen, there's no Transcendence. You target a Lucio, there's no sound barrier. This really, really helps if you target them and even just get multiple hits with your fire strike. So, I hope this video did help you guys with your Reinhardt gameplay. And if it did, leave a like, a comment that you want on any other heroes that you want to see a guide for. And again, if you did enjoy and haven't subscribed, please do. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.